If you're working in supply chain and logistics, one of the things you're going to get involved with at some point is outsourcing. And you know, I've probably been involved in about 100 different outsourcing projects over the years in different countries, and there are 2 or 3 mistakes that people always make about outsourcing. So let me in this short video outline what those are for you. My name's Rob O'Byrne from Logistics Bureau, and rather than shoot this video in the studio, I thought I'd come out to our local park. But it's a little bit noisy. You might be wondering what the noise is. And in fact, just over here behind me, we've got, what do you call the place where all the bats live? It's not a battery, is it? But there's about 1,000 bats in here. So I think we better go and find somewhere a little bit quieter to shoot this video. Wow, look at all these guys up in the trees. We actually only live about 2 kilometers from here, so all these bats fly over our house at night, and it's a little bit like being in a vampire movie at times. But there are thousands of them, look at them. Wow, let's go and find a quiet spot, and I'll give you those supply chain tips. Okay, so we're a little bit quieter now, away from all those bats, although there are still hundreds of them on the trees here, so I hope the sound's okay on the video. Okay, so 3 things I'm going to tell you about logistics outsourcing where you've really got to get it right. And this is where people make mistakes all of the time. So, quick 3. Number 1, time frame. And let's pick warehouse outsourcing. How long do you think it takes to go through the process of deciding to outsource, going through all the tendering, the evaluation and so on, to actually picking someone? Some people think it can be done in a month. It can't. You've actually got to allow at least 6 weeks probably for your potential partners to put their bids together. So I would say 5 to 6 months is a good time frame to go from deciding to outsource to actually picking a partner. That's number 1, time frame. Second one is, during the evaluation process, be totally objective. And the way I get my clients to do this is that we structure the request for tender or the request for proposal in such a way, and then we put together a scoring matrix, or evaluation matrix, that absolutely matches almost paragraph for paragraph that RFT, so that people can go through and score it. And you need a number of people scoring it across the business. It can't be just one person's decision. It's a big decision, outsourcing. You know, it's going to have a huge impact on cost, either positive, I hope, certainly on service. So you need people from different areas of the business giving their views on that through the evaluation. Number 3, and probably the most important, and the one that people get wrong the most, is providing plenty of information to the parties that you're inviting to tender for your business. Now think about it for a moment. You don't go to an architect and say, hey, just build me a house, will you? You tell them how you're going to use the house and how many people are going to live in it and so on. It's exactly the same when you outsource your warehousing. You've got to be very, very specific in how the operation is going to be done, what needs to be done, all the little curly things like, do you have lots of returns or kitting, and most importantly, really accurate data in 2 things. The transaction volumes, so they can see the number of orders going out and the number of lines per order, and also the product master, because it's vital that they understand the weights and measures and dimensions of all of the products, because that's really important in designing how the picking and storage is going to actually take place. So 3 things that can go wrong a lot in logistics outsourcing, warehousing, if you're not very careful. Make sure that you've got enough time to do it. Make sure that you're going to have people across the business involved in the evaluation, and thirdly, make sure you share lots of information about the operation so that those people bidding can get their costs and resources accurate, and particularly around product volumes, product dimensions and all that type of thing. 3 things. Now let me tell you where you can get some more information on this, because outsourcing is really quite tricky if you haven't been involved in it before. Now if you're in Sydney and you're watching this video as soon as it goes up, there's something really cool you can come along to, so we'll come to that in a second. If you're not in Sydney, by all means jump onto our blog on Logistics Bureau, and there is loads of information about outsourcing. I think I've even got sample documents and so on that you can download. So that's just logisticsbureau.com/blog, and somewhere around this video will be a link to that. But if you're in Sydney and you're seeing this as soon as it's gone up, you want to consider coming along to Supply Chain Leaders Insights on the 26th of October. That's in Sydney CBD at a really nice hotel, and this is not just a conference, this is a coaching program all day. I've got 20 experts from right across the industry coming in. Outsourcing is going to be one of the major topics there, and I've got Steve Tomsett coming along from DHL and Ben Carrick. They're absolutely experts in 3PL and 4PL to coach people on how to go about that the right way. So if you want to come along to that, again, there'll be a link somewhere here, Supply Chain Leaders Insights, and all the ticket sales are going to charity. That's really cool. It's only $87 for the whole day, fully catered, and that goes to charity. If you can get along, you'll learn a lot more about outsourcing there. See you soon.